tránh làm ảnh hưởng những người xung quanh. Được ạ. Bây giờ thì nhà mình sẽ có 15 phút ạ, em sẽ ngờ ạ. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bắt đầu ạ.
What's up guys, long time no see and welcome back to my video. In this video, I'll tell you some stories through some pictures. Okay, and listen to me. Okay, so first, I'll tell you about picture 2. The woman in this picture is my mother. The girl in this picture is my younger sister. And my name is Tom. I'm 10 years old and I'm a student. After school, I always come back home and do my homework, so I'm an excellent student. I'm also very handsome, so in my school, many beautiful girls fall in love with me. When I was a kid, I lived in the countryside with my grandparents. They are old, so they always take care of me. So last year I went to the city to live with my parents. Now we're living in a townhouse. My family is small. There are only 5 members in my family. The first one is my father, the second one is my mother, the third one is me, the fourth one is my younger sister, and the last one is my younger brother. Okay. The first one is my family, is my father. This year he is 35 years old and he is working as a businessman. So he often have business trips. So I meet my father once a week because he always busy. Sometimes he take me and my family go out. We often go to some expensive restaurants to have the delicious dishes. Sometimes we go to the park to have a picnic together. So last week we went to the cinema to watch a movie together. I'm very happy every time I go out with my family. I love my father, my mother, my younger sister, my younger brother so much. The second one is in my family is my mother. This year she is 30 years old and she is working as a teacher. My mother is a beautiful woman. She has brown hair, big eyes, and white skin. My father fell in love with her at the first sight when he met her for the first time. And the third one in my family is me. As you know, I'm a student and I'm an excellent student. In my school, I have a girlfriend. She fell in love with me because I'm very handsome and I'm also an excellent student. She is my classmate. Every day we often go to school together, and after school I often teach her to do her homework. She is a very beautiful girl. She has a white skin, big eyes, and a sweet voice. We love each other so much, and I swear with her, in the future, we will have a small family in the countryside. So this week, I and my girlfriend go out together. Yesterday, we go to the cinema to watch a movie together. Then we go to the coffee store to have a drink together. We talk and chat together, and I feel very happy every time she near me. Sometimes we write each other the letters. And today I wake up early and I go to my girlfriend's home, and we will go to the park and have a picnic together. My mother wake up early and make breakfast for me. At 7 a.m. we arrived at the park because next week we have a research in our school, so now we are researching some things in the park. Everything is interesting, the air is fresh. I see some animals, and now we are looking at each other with a smile. Okay, now I'll tell you about the last picture. No, the fourth picture. You see this picture. In this picture, many students are playing together, and the one is holding a ball is me. I'm 7 years old, and I live in a city house with my parents, my parents, my brother, and my sister. I'm an excellent student, so every day I always try to my best to do my homework. I'm also good at playing sports. And today I'm playing some games with my classmates. We are in the park and we are playing and researching something for researching something for the new class. Okay, I'll tell you the next one. The third picture. Well, the man in this picture is me. I'm a businessman, and I live in a city house with my family. I was born in the countryside. My parents are farmers, so we were poor. So since I was a kid, I always tried my best to study, and I hope in the future I can make a lot of money to help my parents, to help my family. So since I was a kid, I always tried my best to be an excellent student. After finish studying after finish learning in my university, I got a job. So now I have 10 years work experience. So now my salary is high and I make a lot of money. I just bought a house and now I'm living in this house with my family. My family is small. There are only 5 members in my family. Me, my wife, my son, and my daughters. I love my family so much. Every weekend, I often take my family go out. In the morning, we often go to the park to enjoy the fresh air, and then we often go to the restaurants to have breakfast together. We often eat pho. So then we often go to the center we often go to the center to shopping together. Then in the evening, I often take my family to the cinema to watch a movie together. Then we come back home and my wife often go to the market to buy something, and she often makes a big meal for my family. After having dinner, we often go out for a walk. Sometimes I and my wife help our children with their homework. I love my family so much. Okay, I'll tell you about the last picture. You see last picture. The man in this picture is me, and the girl is my wife, and the woman is my wife, and the girl is my daughter. My name is John, and I'm 30 years old. I got married. So now I have a daughter. She is 7 years old, and she is a student. We live together in a townhouse. Today I have a date with my friends, so I will go out to drink beer with my friends, but my wife don't let me go. So now she is scared and she is angry, and we are talking to each other. By this time, my daughter is playing with the dog. My wife is I'm working as an officer, and my wife is a teacher. Every day we often take our daughter go to school in the evening, we often help her with her work. Okay, so I just tell you some stories through some pictures. Thanks for listening and goodbye.